Hello. Each year at Torys, we like to think about trends that we are seeing in M&A and how these will shape the year ahead. Torys looks at the 5 trends that will shape business in 2013. On the international front, we have seen that Canadian outbound acquisitions are reaching a record high. Our clients are very active in the global markets, and the main drivers for this are the unique growth opportunities available outside Canada and the need for our clients to diversify their investments. To a large extent, the destination of Canadian outbound investments is a business choice, driven by the organization's strategy. However, legal considerations will also be relevant because of the number of risks that are inherent in doing transactions in certain jurisdictions. We expect that Canadian investors will focus on managing and mitigating these risks as they pursue international deals. There are changes in the pipeline in Canada relating to shareholder rights plans, which are commonly known as poison pills. These changes will, in our view, affect the way contested M&A deals play out in the future. At the moment, our securities regulators generally view poison pills as a temporary defensive measure against a hostile bid to provide a target board with some additional time to find a better bid. The Ontario Securities Commission is considering a new regime that would allow target boards to keep poison pills in place for a longer period of time. That is, if the company's shareholders are on side and approve the pill. If these new rules are implemented, we expect that contested transactions will become more difficult and expensive for hostile bidders.
This year, we have seen several high-profile examples of companies facing activist campaigns. Shareholder activism is not new to Canada, but it has now entered the mainstream. Activist examples have ranged from shareholders who are simply looking to bring about corporate governance changes to more extreme examples, such as replacing the entire board or even breaking up the company. Often these campaigns have been successful, and their success is signaling to activists that investing in these campaigns can reap significant rewards. We think that activist-driven transactions will increase in 2013, and boards will need to respond more and more with initiatives that enhance shareholder value and address the substance of the activist complaints. Related to this is shareholder litigation in M&A. This is also on the rise, and we expect it to continue into 2013. In the United States, there is now virtually a lawsuit with every public M&A deal that is announced. Many lawsuits have involved complaints about how the sales process was run, or that the deal terms prevented a better offer for the company. Shareholder litigation is also becoming more frequent in Canada, but it is nothing like the frequency in the US. This is because Canadian courts generally defer to the decisions that directors make in corporate control transactions. However, developments in securities regulation may lead to increased litigation before securities regulators, which have historically been more inclined to intervene in transactions.
In relation to inbound M&A activity, the Canadian oil and gas industry has drawn interest from Asia, and the involvement of state-owned investors has challenged the traditional parameters of Canada's regulatory framework for reviewing foreign investment. We expect that the continuing regulatory uncertainty and the government's reluctance to approve certain types of transactions will prompt investors to modify their investment strategies by changing the structure of their transactions, engaging proactively with key stakeholders, and strengthening the terms of their M&A agreements. Torys M&A lawyers are looking ahead to 2013, and this is what we see.